Okay, I'm going to try a new series. It's called Rant and Ramble. The difference between rant and ramble and entitled. Entitled is where I try to be fair and I take bullet points and try to make good points and constructively criticize a certain thing or a certain person. Whereas Rant and Ramble is just going to be me bitching. Not writing anything down, it's just going to be me bitching about things I don't like. Hi. Before we get started, it's hot as hell in this room, so I'm going to turn on my only fan. Hopefully you can't hear it. I mean, hopefully it's not too loud. It probably is. Anyway, today is going to be the first episode of a new segment I'm doing called Rant and Ramble. The definition of rant is to basically talk emotionally charged, to speak wildly or in an emotionally charged way, and ramble means to talk or write in an aimless fashion. I can't remember exactly what the dictionary said, but this is what I wanted to talk about today is smartphones, because the smartphones technically should be thought of as tools instead of toys. But I'm bored. I'm bored with my phone. I have an iPhone. I've owned the iPhone 5, the 6, the 7, the 8. I don't think there was a 10. I don't think there was a 9. I owned the 10, the 11, and the 12. And the iPhone's boring. For one thing, Apple needs to use USB-C. And if they don't use USB-C, I'm not getting a new iPhone. I'm not going to own iPhones anymore if they don't use USB-C. I'm tired of this shit. Samsung has USB-C in their phones. They have the Galaxy Note. The phone rang. I'm so tired of spam calls. Anyway, Samsung has They have USB-C in their phones. They have the Samsung Galaxy Note that has a stylus. BlackBerry, surprisingly, is still around, and they still make phones with keyboards built in them. Apple has Lightning. Apple has nothing original in their phone, besides the fact that besides their operating system. There's nothing new and original in that phone. And if I'm going to spend money on a product, I should be able to get whatever I want in that product. I shouldn't have to have the same experience as somebody else. If I'm paying money and I want USB-C in my phone, then Apple should have to give me USB-C in my phone, regardless of what they want to do or what everybody else wants to do. And Samsung, I believe, it was the Galaxy 8s. They had a clip-on little Bluetooth. I think it was Bluetooth. It was a clip-on keyboard. You literally could clip it onto your phone. It was a physical keyboard you could clip on your phone. That's cool. I wish iPhone would at least once copy that. See, the reason you stumble around, if I understood this right, I don't remember where I heard it, but the reason you stumble around on your phone and can't spell anything right is because you can't feel the keys. And I don't want to have like a mini keyboard and then dock my phone in the keyboard and then sit and then type. I want a physical keyboard on my phone. And if they're going to have a stylus on the iPad, I don't know why you would have a stylus on the iPad and not the phone. Because Steve Jobs doesn't like the idea of having a stylus. But technically, you want a stylus on the iPhone. You should have a stylus on the iPhone. Because nobody likes getting fingerprints on their stuff. But nobody minds touching their phone. That's another thing I've noticed. Nobody likes having fingerprints on their phone. Or nobody likes getting fingerprints on stuff. But they don't mind touching their phone screen. But anyway, I want a stylus. And technically you can buy a stylus. But where are you going to put it? But and I don't understand what Apple could find a way to add a keyboard. They wouldn't build one onto the phone because that would look stupid, and it would take up screen real estate. But they could find a way to make some sort of. They can make some sort of case that had a built-in keyboard or something. You could put your phone in, and you could open it up, and you'd have a keyboard. I don't understand why that's a big. I don't understand why that's a big deal. Just the iPhone's fucking boring. They need something different. We need something new. And it looks boring. It's the same look every year. They hardly add any new wallpapers. But I want themes. I want not just the background, but I want the icons on the phone to be different. I want all the icons and the background to have a theme and have the same color. I'd like to see like the iMovie icon. Maybe cut out the box and just leave the little star there. Just let me have the phone I want. Why can't I have why do the cheap phones get the cool colors? I want a red Pro Max. That's what I want. I want a red Pro. Red's my favorite color. I want to get a 14 Pro Max red with black racing stripes on it. I like to play guitar. Right now my favorite guitar manufacturer is Schecter. I'm fixing to get a Schecter Flying V with their red rain color on it. Why can't I get an iPhone with Schecter's red rain color on it and a Schecter wallpaper on it? Why can't I? And Apple likes making money, so you'd think they'd want to make a stylus for the iPhone and then sell it separately, so you'll buy it, and then make a keyboard case, or make a case with a keyboard attachment, so you'd have to buy the case and the keyboard. If you like making money, why aren't you making this stuff? So I don't. I hope I'm not the only one, but I'm tired of everybody being complacent about shit. Just roll over and surrender your asses to all these companies and just let them do what they want, and tell everybody else who wants something different to shut the fuck up. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I want USB-C on my iPhone. I want a keyboard on my phone. I want a stylus on my phone. I want all these cool things on my phone, and you should want them too. Or you should at least make it so that I can have it. If you don't want to have it, it's whatever, but I want it. But because you all don't want it, I can't have it. So if we all would just get up and say something, we could get some of this shit. You know, all of us that want PS5s. This isn't part of the, but all of us that want PS5s. If we'd all stand up and bitch about it, if we'd all get up at once and bitch about it and say something, something would get done about all this shit. We need to get back to complaining instead of shutting up and rolling over. What is everybody's problem? But yeah, the iPhone's boring. iPhones are boring. Samsung used to make everybody that Samsung, that foldable phone. That's a cool phone. Y'all should want that phone. That Samsung Fold that folds and it's like a mini tablet. That's cool. Y'all should want that. So if I had a phone like that, I'd have it unfold, and then one of the sides you'd be able to turn it and have a keyboard. And I love having physical keyboards. That's cool. You should think that's cool. What's wrong with you? So if I could make my own phone, it'd be a triangle. It'd actually be a triangle. See, and you would hold it like the triangle part would be like here. You'd hold it like this, kind of like this, and the point would be right here. Think about it. It'd never fall out of your hand. If it was a triangle, it'd be the perfect shape of phone. It'd never fall into your hand. You'd be able to hold it instead of having to. You'd be able to hold it, and then we could put magnets on the side of it, and you can buy a couple more of them, and you could stick them together and make a bigger phone. Make the phone like $500. Make it like $500, and then you can buy two more phones and put them together and make a whole. Maybe I'm being ridiculous, but I don't know. You like my bug-eye glasses? Look like a fucking fat emo ladybug in these fucking glasses. Anyway, I'm done bitching. Fuck you if you don't like this video. And I hate when people say like, comment, and subscribe. But y'all that are watching, the few of you that are watching my videos, y'all need to be liking my damn videos. And y'all need to be subscribing to my damn channels. I'm awesome, goddammit. Fuck you. Okay. I'm gonna try. No, don't. Hi. I didn't know you were coming. That's where I sleep. Not much room in there. Anyway, this is the first episode of a new segment I'm doing called a Rant and Ramble. The definition of rant. I want to make a point real quick. The definition of rant, according to the internet, I can't remember word for word, but it's to shout loudly and wildly at a certain, in an impassioned way. Oh my God, that's terrible.